Morning everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today we are going to a wedding fair. We've got Craig with me, say hi.
Hello.
And Mum's with us as well. We're just having a McDonald's breakfast before we head to Chelmsford City Racecourse for the wedding fair. So we'll show you what it's like once we get there. So the wedding fair is put on by Main Events today. They do lots across Essex and Hertfordshire. There's quite a few more coming up, so if we like today's one, then we could potentially book some other ones in the future. I've said today we want to look at potential photographers, florists, and perhaps some sort of the evening entertainment things that you can have on offer. So we're just going for a browse today. If we see anything we like, then we might book someone, but we'll see how it goes. And as Mum very well pointed out, we're going to get as many cake samples as physically possible. So yeah, that's the plan. Hi everyone, it's now much later in the afternoon and we are back from the wedding fair. It was really busy and very difficult to vlog there. I did take a few snippets of some bits that we had a look at, but overall it was a really nice experience. We've got a nice gift bag full of lots of leaflets of different things that we picked up, and we have booked our photographer. So we wanted to sort of come away from the wedding fair having booked at least one thing. We were mainly looking at photographers and videographers today. We did have a look at a couple of other bits as well, but yeah, we have booked our photographer. So we have gone for Simply Photographic as our photographers. They're a husband and wife duo, Patrick and Anna, and they were so lovely and really professional. They had lots of their albums out on display, which I took a little video of so you can have a look. And yeah, we just really liked them and think they'll fit in really nicely with our day. We've had to pay a £500 deposit at the moment, and then we're choosing between the silver package and the gold package. So what we really liked is that there are two of them, so they capture different parts of the day. So while one of them is taking us off for our couple shots and the other is capturing sort of candid shots of the guests, we get two different perspectives on our ceremony, one from the back of the room and one from the front of the room. And they're there from preparation in the morning until about an hour after the first dance, so full coverage of the day as well. And the albums that they made were absolutely beautiful, and they were sort of leather bound, and you pick your colours. They had a really nice shot on the front, really thick pages of the albums, really good quality. And the reason we're not going for the bronze package, we want the silver, is because with the silver you will get a USB with all of the photos from the day, as well as the album and the whole day's worth of photography. The one thing that's different from the gold package is that you also get parent books, which are sort of a smaller version of the whole wedding album. They offer two parent books as part of the gold package, but when we mentioned that we have sort of 3 sets of parents, and they said that they were throwing another one for us for no extra cost, which was really nice of them. So yeah, we're just going to decide. We don't have to decide until much nearer the date whether we go for the silver or the gold package, as long as we've got the deposit down and the date secured. Things like that can be decided a little bit later on. So we're really pleased that we've managed to book them for our date, so that's really exciting. That's another big thing ticked off the list. It was a bit more than we budgeted for. I had only put in the budget for £1,000 for photography, which, having looked at some of the photographers that were on offer today, I think was a little naive. All of the photographers that we looked at today were much more expensive than that. But I think for what Simply Photographic offer, we've got a really good deal. There were lots of other photographers there who were charging around about the similar price, but for no album and for none of the parent books or anything like that. All of that would have been extra costs on top So I think for their package, whether we choose silver or gold, it's going to be really good value for money. And we just got a really good vibe from them. They were very professional, and we really liked them. So you want to have people part of your day that you're going to really like and really get on with. So yeah, I'm really pleased that we've made a decision on that. We did also really like one of the videographers there. We didn't put a deposit down at the moment. I feel like I need to do a little bit more research on the videography side of things to see whether the sort of price that he was offering is generally a good deal and whether it's a bit much. So we're going to do a little bit more research on the videographers before we make any decisions in that part. So overall, we really did enjoy the wedding fair experience. The main event shows are put on really well. We were also given this flyer of some different dates that they are offering in the future, and we think we are probably going to go to the Sunday 6th of March one at Apton Hall. Apton Hall was actually one of our preferred venues and was sort of our second choice after Condon Park, which we have booked. So it would be nice to go back there again because we really did like it as a venue, and to see if there's perhaps any different people exhibiting at this one. So we'll probably go to a couple more with sort of the idea in mind to book one more thing, perhaps when we're at each one. So perhaps at the next one we will decide on a videographer. There wasn't many florists there, which was a little bit disappointed with, because that's something that I need a little bit more research in. I want to see things in real life really, which is difficult. So yeah, there wasn't really any florists there. There were lots of jewellers, and so wedding rings is something that we need to think about as well. So perhaps at one of those it'd be nice to try some wedding rings on and see what sort of styles we both like. There was a couple of extra things that we were looking at, sort of mini golf courses, crazy golf courses for the day, which we really like the idea of. However, we're not going to set ourselves in with anything like that yet because we need to see how the budget goes. And obviously photography is one of the most important things of the day, so we're really glad that we've got a good quality service booked for that. And then all of those extra things like the crazy golf, we spoke to a couple of DJs, but there is a resident DJ at our venue, so the cost comparison will come into play there. Just some little different things like magic mirrors, photo booths that we would like to have but aren't a necessity. So it's nice to just get some ideas, and we need to do a little bit of price research before we commit ourselves to anything else. But yeah, really pleased that we've managed to get the photography booked and sorted. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they produce for our big day. And yeah, it's just another thing ticked off the list. So the wedding fair experience was really nice. It was very busy. I think you've got a lot of sort of backlog of weddings thanks to COVID and lockdowns. So yeah, I feel like it was quite a busy experience, but would definitely recommend heading to a wedding fair if you've got a wedding upcoming. One thing I will say is that there were quite a lot of venues there as well. So although we had booked our venue, so there were a lot of stalls that weren't applicable to us because we have got a venue. So even if you're not set on a date or a venue yet, then it's worth going to a wedding fair because there were lots of venues there as well. And another thing I would say is that people are getting booked up so far in advance. So we're not getting married until April 2023, and there were a couple of people that we spoke to who already didn't have that date available. So it is worth getting things booked well in advance if you've got particular things in mind that you would like. So yeah, our wedding fair experience was a very positive one. It was nice to take Mum along with us as well to see what she thought. And yeah, we'll vlog our next experience if we go to another one. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to see the next parts of our wedding planning process. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.